Hello everyone, thank you, and yeah, hello everyone, welcome on our 7th stream. Yeah, 7th already. Next year it will be second graduation. Yeah, I'm just joking. Yeah, so here is our 7th stream where we're implementing our new Compose Multiplatform UI Kotlin application, codename Modern Money. We already catch a lot of topics, but there still will be like new interesting topic in future. However, unfortunately not this one, because for example, I still didn't finish like this UI, even in some like first iteration. We need to continue to improve it, and it's what I would like to continue do today. So like we will continue to improve working with Room database through Room persistent library. So we will finish at least like we will make application hopefully some like more or less works. We will be able to like to create new account, to create like new bank, delete new bank, rename new bank, and the same with account. I will show you like how I did refactoring during my homework, and so we'll see how it's going. But as usual, let's start little disclaimer. I'm not professional Android developer or like mobile developer at all. So everything what I'm doing here, I'm learning as well. And please provide your feedback, provide your comments if you found some like better way how to implement something. Source code is open, so also please contribute if you would like. And let's start. So you should already see my IntelliJ idea, and let's check what I did on my homework. So first of all, right now, yeah, I do refactoring, and we have, for example, state with loading. It's what I already described. Yeah, it's some like interface, and we can see that it's used inside list ViewModel. It's also interface, list state, and this list state is using inside list ViewModel. Let me disable plugin because it will make a lot of noise. So like yeah, we have state with loading. It means like yeah, when we load something through ViewModel, we would like to understand if it's still loading or not. That's why we have this interface. But we have extension of this interface. It's list state. Yeah, so like beside is loading, we also know that this stage will contain items. And the same for detailed view models, we have detail state, so we know that beside its loading, yeah, like it's also inherited from with loading, state with loading, we should have some entity, only one, not list, how here, yeah, here is list, but here is only one, and it can be nullable. And also has this is modified, yeah, I will show how we will use it. And our entity, it should be KEntity, and KEntity just like provides some key, and also we'll see how it looks like. So for ViewModels, we need to provide like state itself and which kind of entity we are using, and for like this ViewModel has to return this list state, which is state flow of our list state implementation. And for details as well, we have the state, it's also state flow, but for state, which is detail state, yeah? And let's see how it looks like. So for example, right now in bank we inherited from KEntity, like we implemented KEntity interface, and we know that our key is ID, yeah, is long. And here we just provide back this ID, yeah? So we cannot change it somehow, we just can read it, yeah? We still can manipulate with ID, but not with key. And with bank as well, yeah, we have this key because we are inherited from KeyEntity. Right now we have two view models for each entity which we have. So we have banks. Yeah, it's inherited from this list view model abstract class, and we know that our entity is bank and our state is bank UI state. Yeah, so we have this data class. It's implemented this list state interface for bank, so we know that okay, items, it should be list of bank, and is loading by default, for example, it's false. And here we are doing this like what we did before. Yeah, we just take bank DAO, get all banks, and convert it to bank UI state with the state in. And in bank, yeah, it's maybe slightly more interesting. We have, of course, bank, not banks UI state, and it's inherited from, it's implemented this detail state interface. So like we have entity, which is bank, and it can be nullable. We has modify, and we have is loading. And here, like, yeah, we are using this detail view model, like inherited from it, and we have our state. Yeah, when we create it, we like provide it as flow, and we check like, yeah, if we launch without ID, which we still provided here, yeah, we just create new, yeah, it's like it's with ID, we fetch this information from DAO. Yeah, like we just call this bank ID, maybe will be better to rename it, but anyway, so we take bank and update our state with this bank. Otherwise, if it's like request to create new entity, so like we just create some empty entity. And of course we have this update bank, that's what we already implemented here, and we have update bank name, and we have add bank. And when we updated bank name, we modify, like mark it as modified. Yeah, it means like, okay, right now we can save it, and save the same happens here when like we just create new instance. And when we update bank, when we save, yeah, we just save information and replace state in like is modified false. And in account, we have the same, yeah, we still inherited from the details view, we do the same with the ID we created. So we can even refactor it more, yeah, like extract something more, because like we know that DAO should provide this insert method, and we can like more and more extract. So I will continue to do it, I will continue to do refactoring. So we have update account, we'll discuss about it. You see, like I don't use it anywhere, so it's what I would like to discuss on current stream. We have update account name, and we have update account bank, yeah? And you can see that we just assign new bank and mark our entity as is modified. And of course, state is like entity is modified, is loading. And for accounts, it's like really the same. We just fetch all accounts, convert them, and like use them. What interesting more we have in UI, in pages, like you right now see we have special enum class, it's detail mode, we have add edit view, and we have two already like generic function. Yeah, we have list details, and it's already provide everything. Yeah, you see like we have a lot of parameters here. For example, add button click event, list content, it's what we see on like list part. List item event, it's what happens when we click on item. On edit item event, and it's like when we fire some edit, like when we swipe on Android or run this pop-up menu and choose edit menu item in desktop. And we have deleting, on delete, and detail content. Yeah, and here we still use everything what we already used. I just like extracted in generic function. It's inline function. What does inline means? It means like when compilator, yeah, Kotlin compilator going through places where you call this list details, it's just like take body of this function and integrate inside place where you call it. Yeah. Why we need it? Because we need to provide this coin view model here, and this coin view model, I guess it's requested, yeah, it's also inline. So like this why, because it's generic, yeah, and we also have to make this inline and provide this referred class for view model, yeah, to be able to inject it view Kotlin, view coin. But you also can see here crossline and noinline. So what does it mean? It means like, okay, you inline this function, list detail function, yeah, it's like take body and inline it, but there is some parameters provided, so please not inline this parameter. So because it's still, yeah, it's delegate, yeah, it's pointer on some function. So please don't inline this function also, yeah, just like put reference on it. And crossline means like, okay, yes, we still can inline this function, yeah, because like, yeah, you see, we still have this delegate here. But if there will be a return from this function, it doesn't mean that you have to return from this function. Yeah, it's slightly maybe not so clear right now, but just like take time and even ask some, like, I don't know, some AI chat to helping explain what is different between inline, noinline, and crossline. It's like really not complicated. And the same we have in for entity details. We still provided some ID. It can be nullable. Yeah, it's like depends. Do we view some entity or like we edit some entity? It can be null if we add new entity. Of course, we have view content, we have edit content. What happens when we click on save button? It can be overridden. Is save button enable? It can be null, yeah. And mode, of course, like what we're like do like would like to see it in view mode or like to edit mode or update, add or like update, yeah, edit or add. And here, like, yeah, we're using this requireNotNull, for example. What is cool? So like we would like to provide inside view content, yeah, when we call it, we would like to provide our entity. Yeah, we know that, okay, if our details mode view, it means like we should have some ID and we should be able to fetch our view model and detail state should not be empty. Yeah, like our entity should not be able. And we use this requireNotNull. And if it's null, it just will fire this exception. If not, value will be returned. And on previous stream, I described that, yeah, Kotlin has this cool feature, and this cool feature calls contracts. Yeah, so here we implement contracts. So like we say, okay, returns like normal value only if it's not null. Yeah. And in this case, like compiler understands that, okay, if this function returns something, yeah, otherwise it will throw exception. But if we return something, it's definitely not null. So we don't need some additional checking. And this is why we can provide it inside this view content without any problems. Okay, let's see how it's implemented. For example, for bank, yeah, we have this bank list details, and right now it's a really short one, yeah. Again, we can even refactor it more. We can extract more generic behavior, but I'm just stay with this shape, let's say. So yeah, we call this list detail. We provided, okay, we are using peer for long and details mode. You remember on previous stream, our application crashed because we are using specific data class to store ID and view mode. And why it happens, I explained, but I will explain one more time. So it happens because when we switch compose function, yeah, when like we recompose something, Android try to save this information, yeah, because it's in navigator. If we go inside it, yeah, we provide it inside navigator. Yeah, it's here, remember list details, scaffold navigator. We provide inside it, like this type. And it try to serialize it and save, yeah, in memory, and then deserialize when this composable function will be rendered again. And because like Kotlin doesn't know how to serialize and deserialize this class, it just crashed. If it will be just Android application, we can mark this data class as percolabel, how it's called, percolabel, and everything will work out of the box. But because we are implementing multi-platform application, yeah, we cannot do it. But peer Kotlin know how to serialize, deserialize it, and long and details mode is just enum. Yeah, it's also possible to serialize, deserialize without any additional attributes, etc. I don't know why we cannot use serializable annotation. I found some thread inside JetBrains forum, but there was some like strange answer about like, yeah, we are working on it, but you can try this, it should help, but still didn't work for me. Anyway, so like for add button, we just navigate to detail. For list content, yeah, we still create just list item. When we click on it, we again go to detail, but to view mode, yeah, here is like null for ID and add mode. Here is like we provide ID and view mode. Again, it's like quite generic, we can extract it, but maybe in future. To edit, yeah, we again go to details, provide ID, but edit mode. On deleting right now, we allow it. We don't show any pop-up menu about do you like really want to delete this bank. So we just like, okay, you want, like, let's delete it. And of course, when we call on delete, we run this ViewModel delete bank, and here is just our bank details. Bank details also just like uses entity details. So like we provide ID, which we would like to have. We provide view content right now, just text with name and edit. Yeah, right now it's only outline text field where we can assign bank name or empty if we don't have bank, and when value change, we fire this update bank name. And when we click save button, of course, like we can update or add bank or update bank, and then like do nothing. Why? Because if we go in entity details and see like when save button is clicked, it's like in some generic function, we switch back to ViewModel immediately. And on list item, we have the same, yeah, list details. We call this list details, again, provide everything. We have account details, again, provide everything. But for edit, I started to extract this additional function, yeah, edit account. And what we have here, we have text which provide name of account and bank drop-down menu, yeah. It's all still, still like my function. Why it's not in account, it's in bank, yeah. Maybe it should be even on one level up, because it can be some generic one. So it's just drop down menu with banks, which we created. Only one thing, we have to add here some empty item in case like we would like to delete bank name. And I guess we also will work on it right now. So let me run build, and we'll see how long time it will take. By the way, because Android emulator was updated, it started to like I started to face some issues, and I wipe it. So right now it's just like empty one, so I can switch on Android emulator. You should see it, and there is no our application, yeah. So we'll see how it will be. So it should be created from scratch. And I'm not sure that it's a good approach to use some real bank names. Yeah, I will just create some paper. Okay, yeah, we have our empty application. Still looks not so bad. Yeah, we have some defined pin code. We can switch language. We go to bank, nothing here. We create new bank, yeah, and we can provide some name. For example, add bank. Save button became enabled. We can click it, and we have a bank. Okay, cool. Let's create new one. Nothing happened. Why? Because we click on a bank, yeah, and right now we're not on list side, yeah, we're on detail side. But our event, yeah, when we subscribe to this add button click, yeah, it happens here. And I'm not sure why it doesn't work in this case, yeah, because it looks like it's some high level, yeah, just this list detail pen scaffold, but it doesn't work. So yeah, until we, yeah, I didn't show again. So inside here list details, yeah, we have our navigator, we have scope, and here is our launch effect where we subscribe on it. And I'm not sure why we desubscribe from it, because we're still inside this list detail pane scaffold, yeah. So like we're still on this list panel or like details panel. Not sure why it happens. It's like good homework, I guess. But if I switch to account and back to banks, I can still click it, and let's create C bank and save it. Okay, cool. Yeah, right now we can, it's interesting. So if we switch and now we click a bank, okay, so it works only once. Why? Let's figure out what is going on. So inside bank list details, we have to fire this onListItem event. And when it happens, we should navigate to ID and details. So let's check how we are using it here. So we use list content, we provide it, and on list item event when we click on editable list item. Yeah, and list content, it's what we also provide inside. Okay, let's see what is going on. Let's start to debug it. Good first issue. To be honest, second, yeah, but I would like to understand what is going on, at least with here, because it's like more, it should like works as like a charm, but by some reason no. You don't see emulator, but I'm clicking on it, so I click on CBank. Okay, we're here, and item, as we can see, it's CBank. Okay, cool. So let's go, and right now I click on a bank. And here we can see that, okay, yeah, we have a bank. So we should, inside here, we should navigate, yeah. It's interesting. So, yeah, we have bank ID and it's one, it's a bank. But this navigate to doesn't work. We still see CBank. Or it does. Yeah, let's check what we have here. So we first. It's right now I click on CBank. Yeah, so it's okay. Collect faster. I have Core i9 and 64 gigabytes of memory, but still, yeah, it's not so fast. Oh my goodness. Come on. Okay, it's finally. So it's second. Okay, yeah, second and view. Let's go back. Okay, go inside. And right now I click a bank. We're here and it's one. And view, so it's correct one. So we go to detail bank. We provide ID. And maybe I know what is going on. So here we fetch, we inject our coin view model and provide ID parameter, but we injected only one, so this parameter, it doesn't matter what is going on. Like, yeah, I mean, like when we provided first time we provide this ID, but second time coin already understands that, yeah, I already have it, so I don't need to refetch anything. So what we have to do here, inside bank details, inside this entity, we need to provide key, and key, it will be our ID. Yeah, it should be key, yes, and it can be our ID dot toString. What if it's nullable? I guess it will fail. So we need to do something like this. So if we don't have ID, so we just provide empty state. Otherwise, yeah, we will provide something. So we can run normally. Let's check that I am correct. So we switch on our beautiful Android emulator. And right now, if I go to bank and click a bank, it's a bank. If I click C, it's C bank. Nice. If I click new button, Nothing happened first time. If I click second time, again nothing happened. Okay, switch. Now it works, but edit button at start, save button at start. Saveable. Yeah, it's because it's normal situation. Yeah, because we also, of course, we need to add some checking about like you have to provide some name. But right now, for example, I would like to edit cbank. You see, it's disabled because we changed nothing. But if I add something, yeah, we can save it. Anyway, let's create accounts. Right now, it should work properly. We have account name. Let's call it wallet. And let's not choose any bank and save it. Okay, we have wallet, we have nice icon. Let's create new one and call it save account. And right now we can choose a bank and save it. And it's saved. And we can see this beautiful icon with which shows that it banks, it's not your wallet. And assign it bank, a bank. So we can edit. We cannot edit. It's what we maybe need to implement, yeah? So let's go to list item, details, and check. Yes, we have to go to account key, but with entity details, yeah, we provide empty. It's strange that we didn't fetch it. Maybe I forgot to create something. Let's check one more time. So on item edit, we have to go and provide edit mode. And here, in case it's edit mode, we have to go edit account and see this. Okay. Let's debug it again. So these details on edit, and maybe not on edit we don't need. So let's run it. Again, you will not see emulator, but you will see what is going on inside IntelliJ. Yeah, we're building, waiting until we provide. Okay, it's provided. I try to edit. We're here. Yeah, it's collected from scratch. My CPU temperature is 67 Celsius degrees. 66. Okay, it's second and edit. Okay, let's go inside and we'll see what is going on. So here, yeah, we should see $56, but still not here. But emulator, yeah, okay, we are here. And state ID is second one. And we should be here, yeah, after. And we should go to edit content. Okay, yeah, let's go. So we're in account, again in account edit, second time, we're here, we're going to edit content, and entity should be, so ViewModel, so what we have, details mode, so ViewModel is our one, details mode is edit, but what is interesting, what we have in detail state entity. So we have a bank and save, yeah, it's correct. So we should go to edit mode. So we should be here. But we don't. Let's put breakpoint here again. Let's check list details. So edit mode. We should call, we should call here edit content. Let's try again. Oh, now it works. I don't know why. What happened? So you can see save and bank. Okay, let's switch again. Let's do it. So we're here. Okay, save a bank. Let's call here. Yeah, we wallet. I don't know why it didn't work at start. So what happened? Like really strange situation. Okay, let's change bank. Yeah, let's change it to C bank. Save it, and it's crashed. Nice. Let's see why. So, unique constraint fail, accounts ID. Interesting. Unique constraint fail, accounts.id. So we have list edit account, and here we update account bank. So its change bank is modified true when we click on save button. Oh, add account, of course. It should update account, not add account. Yeah, nice. Unique constraint failed. It's beautiful check by Room. So, what I would like to discuss here right now, when we create account, we also take all currency and save it additionally, But when we update account, let's put here update account call. I also just copy paste it, but what I'm thinking about, so here we need to add only currency which were added in account. We should not be able to delete currency from account. There is interesting situation. We should be able to delete currency when we just added but didn't save it, but not if we already save it. It means inside this edit UI, we need to understand, can we delete this currency or not? And it's quite easy, to be honest. What we need is check if entity has 0 as ID or it has some ID. And here, all what we need in this case. Nice. We don't need this checking. By the way, do we have it the same in bank? Well, I will check it in future. So here, what we need to do, we need to filter it should be currency, I hope. Account currency, yes. But account currency doesn't have ID, so we need to add it here. So we need to add as we did for account, we need to add ID. It's long. And here, when we convert from DB account currency, and DB account currency has it. Yes. So we also let's check how it's going. Here we just provide ID, name, and bank. So we need to provide ID here as well. And when we convert it back, account and currency, and also we need to provide it.id equals ID. Okay, so now it should be better. So where we have our update, so here it.id greater than 0, and in this case, we will add only currency which we added, but not we will not be able to remove it. Why we need it? For example, let's switch on our beautiful Android emulator. For example, in some like modern bank, as in like Revolut, it's not advertising, you can add new currency during your just like normal work. So for example, you use only like US dollars and euros, but then you fly to, I don't know, to Thailand, and you would like to use bahts, Thai bahts, and you just add this account inside your Revolut account and started to use it. And in this case, yeah, you also would like to see what is going on inside your application. But without possibility to add currency, you will not be able to manipulate with it. Again, why you will not be able to delete it? Because my idea, you would like to see, for example, some reports about like how many bahts you spent, or like how many US dollars you spent. And in case you remove this currency from account, yeah, we will have some transaction without currency ID. So we have to remove this transaction in this case. I will show in some future stream how I would like to do it, yeah, because transaction will contain to currency and from currency ID, yeah, and during any manipulation with this currency ID, when for example we remove it, we also will go through all transaction and remove transaction without currency ID in both fields. Yeah, let's imagine like you have two accounts, like for example bank account and wallet, and you withdraw money, yeah, from bank account, from your credit card to wallet. So in this case you will create transaction when from currency it will be your bank account currency, your credit card currency, US dollars, and to currency it will be your wallet currency, yeah. And in case you will remove this bank account and also remove this bank currency, inside transaction we just remove from currency but still keep to currency, yeah. It means, okay, in this case you will not have outcome transaction, but you will have in your wallet some income transaction. It will be from nowhere, but still, like for example, when you receive money, when like you receive your salary, or like someone send you just money, your like family, you will have only two transaction, yeah, only two currency field in transaction, and not from, yeah, because it just come to you. It's not like your transfer. So it's like normal situation. But anyway, so let's go to save and choose CBank and save it, and it's crashed again. Nice. Let's check what is going on. Again, unique constraint account ID, but we call this update. Did I forget something? Again, I have copy paste issue. I used insert. Let's check, do I have in our DAO update? Yeah, we need our DAO. No, we don't. So let's edit. So it should be suspend function update and account, and yeah, this help not so good. I will remove it. Just didn't want to restart IntelliJ ID. Yeah. Okay, now I have update, and because everything is already injected, all what we need to do it's update here. But for currency we will use insert, yeah. Why? Because again, we just will add currency, yeah? We will not be able to remove currency or like move currency from one account to another one. So let's check one more time. I have CBank, choose it, save it, and it's immediately changed here. Right now we have CBank, yeah. We still can switch to wallet to save. If we edit wallet again, nothing happened. It's really strange, yeah. Okay, but it works right now. Yeah, again, it's maybe happens because when we switch, yeah, we're already not on list details, yeah, we're on details, not on list pane, on details pane. So this is why we can choose here account, and like it's nice to, yeah, let's add a bank, we will save it, and it's transformed to bank account. And right now, I have to solve it. We cannot somehow remove it. So let's fix it. All what we have to do is here in bank drop account, we can provide, for example, how to better call it, is empty allowed, something like this, and let's put its boolean, and by default it should be false, for example, so like we don't allow empty bank. Why we by default use false, not true? Maybe in other places, again, it can be changed in future, depends what will be more useful using, but by right now, as I'm thinking about it, empty bank line we can use only in case we choose nothing, only in case when we edit account. But if we use some filter, we still can use. Let's put as true. And here in items, we need to add empty one, but we need bank. It's slightly tricky, so we need to provide on select. In this case, it should be nullable bank. Current, it's what we will use. It can be nullable, but here, so we need to play with items. And what we can do? There are a few options. We can transform it to mutable list. What I don't like, because it's fast operation, but still it's copy, and in this case we will not we'll lose this state here. All what we need, we just need to add this drop menu item. So we still keep the state items map, but here we can okay, good, and provide nothing. Okay, it was helpful. And here we provide null, we provide nothing. And let's check what will happen if we will select nothing, so here in edit account, you see it's cannot be null, but we should be able to provide it here, because entity can be bank can be null inside our account model, I hope. Let's check. Yes, bank can be null. And in case we convert it, we also provide null as bank ID, and in DB account, bank ID can be nullable. Okay, nice. So let's rerun our application. So we have two bank, but it's wallet. Let's edit it, and right now we have empty. We choose it, we save it, and it's switch back to wallet. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, we're 43 minutes already, and what I wanted to show more. Let's try to remove cbank, for example, and in this case, this account also should switch to wallet. What maybe it's not so beautiful, So right now inside account entity, inside account model, we understand, is it bank, do we have bank or not? And what can happen, you can accidentally delete your bank, or like, for example, you wanted to delete it, I don't know, and switch it to wallet, but maybe it's not a big problem, why not? But if it will have credit cards, maybe we need to add it. If bank not equals not, or like credit cards we have, but right now, we don't have credit cards. So okay, let's try to delete cbank and go to accounts, and we see that it switched to wallet as well. But we can choose a bank, save it, and it's again bank. So nice. Really, really nice. Okay. works good. So what we would like to have more? Yeah, currency. Yeah, right now it's empty, and we would like to do something with it. First of all, we need to extract it from account. Yeah, so like we should not have it here. We should have, yeah, credit card we can keep, but account currency, it should be additional class. So account currency, yes, let's refactor it. Yes, I would like to add it. And yeah, we need to move this function as well. Yes, of course. I also need import. Currency list. Okay, so we still need it. So in this case, we just copy paste it here. Yeah. What is going on? ID import class account currency. Map to DB account currency. So it should be DB account currency. Okay, yeah, and DB account currency map to currency. Yeah, we create currency. Okay, nice. So we will fetch everything at once, but when we add it, yeah, we have to add it one by one. So we need to, yeah, maybe let's think what we will take today. So inside edit account, so we have, in case we choose some bank, we have to show panel for currencies. So let's do it this way. So if account.bank not equals null, out value, initial balance, blah blah blah. So I'm not sure that it's what we need, but let's yeah, it's what I mentioned, and sometimes it's really noisy. Let's show just text about like here will be a currency panel. Yeah. So let's rerun it. And if we edit it, yeah, we have bank. Here will be a currency panel, but if we choose nothing, it's disappear. Okay, okay, looks good. So let's switch back. So we need to implement this this currency panel. So what we need here, yeah, we need two things. We need add button, we need a list of currency, and we need remove button in case currency has empty has ID as null, but we are storing it inside account itself. Yeah, so we have to manipulate with account. Okay. So we need new function. Let's call it currency panel. Why not? Yes, we need account currency. Nothing here yet. And let's create this function here. So it's currency panel, and it should be, yeah, it's not currency, it's currencies. And in this case, yes, it's list on currency changed. I'm not sure, but currency right now it's account currency. Yeah, it's account currency. Let's provide nothing here so far, and it should become possible, of course. Okay, cool. So we have currency panel. So here what we will have column. Let's put it modifier modifier fill max width, yeah, but everything will be as we want to. So we need box here, also fill max width, but it's not currency, yeah. So alignment, content alignment, it will be to the right. So alignment center end, and here let's add icon button, and inside it let's add icon, and there will be icons dot rounded dot plus. Do we have +1? Oh, why not? Let's keep and here will be add currency. Okay. Again, of course, we will extract everything to resources. Yeah, don't worry. But here we have on click, and right now let's keep it empty. Okay. So it's like column, so we have this button, and then inside it, yeah, we should have lazy column, and as items it should be items, not size, just currency itself. What? No parameter. How it will be? List details, lazy column. Oh, okay, it's items inside. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Items, yes, and currencies, and for each we will implement something. So right now we can implement list just to make it faster, list item, and highlight content, it will be it code. We have code? No, maybe we have something. Yeah, currency code. We have currency code. It's strange that currency code even need to rename it to just code. And supporting content, so far nothing, but support, not supported. It should be it's not leading content, it's trailing content. Yes, and as trailing content, it's what I so like, yeah, if it.id is null, yeah, empty body, of course, we should add icon button, yes, on click, and oh my goodness, nothing for click so far. No, it should be minus. No, -1. Delete, why not? Delete currency. Okay. Yeah, we have currency change, but no, we need to do different things. So here we should use two things. On currency edit, and it's unit, and right now let's just put empty, and on currency deleted. Okay, and let's put it this way again, so we don't need it here, and in this case here, add button. We need to add, so like we need to create, okay, new item inside currency. and when we delete, we can put it here. So we just on currency deleted, and inside it we can provide it. So account currency, yeah. Okay, what should happen when we click on add button? Yeah, let's create some var is edit visible, and it should be by remember and mutable state and false, mutable state off, I guess, yeah. But it should, like, remember mutable state of, yeah, with small m. Okay, so we need it, and yes, we need this operator and this operator. Okay, and here when we click, we should is edit visible equals true. Yeah. And in this case, if we click it, here we should show if is visible. What? Oh my goodness, currency code, outline, currency code box, icon, enable is valid value, currency code, remember is valid. It's generate not so bad code, but we have to provide it here, yeah. So what we need to provide on currency added, so we need to provide currency code, like, yeah, we need to provide new currency. So account currency, new one, and code, it should be currency code. Yes, and of course we need to provide it here, account currency. So now we have everything here, but we need to modify here. So we need to create add currency, yes, and on currency delete we need to provide, yes, delete account currency. Okay, so let's go here and put, so what we have at account currency, new currency code, no, not this way, we already have account currency. And all what we need, currencies, it's entity currencies plus currency. Yeah, it's not so bad. Okay, so we have everything. And to delete account, let's see what, but let's put delete account currency, yeah. So like we filter currency ID. No, it will not work. We need to filter if it's exactly the same object. I'm not sure how it will work, but we'll see. Okay, let's check what happens. Let's go to Android emulator and let's edit. So we have +1, we can click, okay, we have currency code and still +1. yeah, it's to save. Okay, yeah. And currency code we provide, I don't know, USD, and save it. And we have USD, we can delete it. Okay, let's save it. It's saved, but looks like nothing happened. So when we save update account name, update account, here we should go, yeah, of course, update account. It should be exactly equals now. So in case, yeah, when we have something to update, yeah, when it's null, yeah, we can, why put, yeah, here, like, yeah, we should have equals, and it was bigger than null. So let's switch back. And right now when we edit, we can click plus, we can use US dollars, we can plus it, and we can save it. And it's here, US dollars. Okay, let's, yeah, let's edit again. So right now we cannot delete it. Let's add, I don't know, euro. I guess we can even use the symbol where it is. Okay, let's what we can use. Euro is the special sign as US dollars. Okay, Czech crown. No, how it's okay. I don't know. Well, okay, yeah, let's provide euro. Euro. Why it's we cannot save it right now? There is checking that it should be three symbols, I guess. So we can click plus, then we can remove it, and it's removed. It's removed US dollars. Okay, let's try to fix it. So again, we should euro, we add it. So we don't have it on USD, yeah, but we have it on euro. And when we click it, it should going to euro, yeah. Let's rerun it in debug mode. You will not see it, but it's what I will manipulate. So what we have to do, yeah, here we should call delete account currency, and here it equals currency. Okay, so I will add euro. I added here, and now I am deleting it. Yes, we are here, and currency it's euro, but here so I need to go exactly on this line, I hope, yeah, even here inside it. And right now it's US dollar. Oh, yeah, of course, it should not be equals. So we still copy what it's not what we are looking for. So let's, we even don't need the bug, but okay. So let's switch back to emulator. Let's add arrow, let's edit, and right now we can remove it and everything is okay. Yeah, we need to disable the save button, but when we click it, nothing will happen bad. So like we still have US dollars, but right now when I add euro and I save it, we have euro here immediately. Okay, cool. So I guess it's good progress today. We are step by step implementing something what should be like really useful. Yes, again, I know that interface is not so beautiful, but right now I'm focused more on, let's say, backend side. Yeah, it's what how it will work, all this refactoring stuff, all this delete, add, etc., all these logic things, and yeah, right now it's nice. Yeah, we need to manipulate with this account currency. I would like to use maybe just code, not currency code, because it doesn't make sense. Yeah, we have account currency. yeah, why I use currency code, it's because I had idea to implement list of currencies as we implemented list of bank, and then we will be able not add it inside from this text field, but from drop-down list as well. Plus inside drop-down list we will be able to filter out currency which we already have. Yeah, maybe it will be my homework, we'll see. But add one new screen for currencies, maybe not so beautiful, but why not? And in this case I thought that okay, we can store currency as currency yeah, with code, but inside account we will have special ID for like currency which will pointing to specific currency. Anyway, in this case, what will happen if we will delete one currency? Yeah, we have to delete from all accounts this currency, what I don't want to do. Of course, we can check during deletion if there is any account uses currency, we will not delete it. So we'll see. A lot of things we can do here. Anyway. It was nice stream from my point of view. Yeah, I show everything what I did at homework, and we even implemented, like we fixed one problem with ViewModel. I hope it was interesting to understand how key works. Yeah, because like when we switch account, when we switch ID, but not provided as key, coin just like check that okay, I already injected, why I need to create new instance. Yeah, so and just like return what we already have. Again, maybe it's not the best approach. Maybe to work with one entity, we should do it somehow different way. So please write in comments, and maybe I will find also some better way. But right now it looks at least somehow reasonable. Yeah. So like when we work with it. So yeah, again, we can update account, we can update account name, account bank, add account currency, delete account currency. Yeah, if we will extract it as these links, but again, it's not only one bank. Yeah, that's why we need this add account currency, delete account currency to store it inside state. We can extract it in additional field, in additional like remember state inside function, and then like use this list fully. But I'm not sure. Maybe it looks beautiful. Yeah, of course. I mean, like logic looks beautiful, but not UI interface. So yeah, hopefully next stream we will be able to work with transactions. It's really what I wanted to continue to do. And when all this manipulation with model will be ready, I hope we finally will touch some testing. So we will see how to create UI testing, like when we like literally run Android emulator, and it will click, filter everything, and check like what is going on. And after it, I hope my next goal, it will be started to implement all this supporting to read SMS and push notifications, and only on Android. Yeah, it doesn't make sense to do it on desktop. Plus we will touch how to show notifications in any platforms, in Android, in iOS, in Windows, or like Mac and desktop. What else? Yeah, this plugin system. Then maybe how to work with map. So a lot of interesting things will happen. Yeah, I know that we spent additional time on this work with UI, but it's like how implementing is going. I wish I had more time to do my homework, but unfortunately I don't, and this is why exactly I run the streams, because they help me to stay in flow, to continue to implement it, to do this not so interesting stuff, but still continue do, and hopefully like really soon we will release something and people will use it. Again, there is a lot of work. We have only like 1 hour per week, plus I have maybe like 3-5 hours per week for my homework, but we'll see. If there will be contribution, I will be really appreciated, but right now it's as it is. Okay, thanks everyone, and see you in 1 week. Bye.